All right, we are back with Sarah Eggenberger. She's showing us how to look great and also deal with those signs of aging around the eyes. We already did the 20s and the 30s, and I'm kind of floored by this green tea. We were talking in the break about it.
Floored about Jen.
Yeah. Yes, looking so young. I know. And then now we're going to move on to the 40s and also the 50s. So what are the major problem areas when you're in your 40s?
So in your 40s is really the puffiness, right? And so what happens is we have a redistribution of the fat in the skin.
It's not debt and family and
well, that's probably why you get the puffiness. Yeah, exactly. But what happens is your skin is thinner, and so when your skin is thinner, you can show more and you see more because there's less of a buffer in between. So let's bring our model in while you're talking about this and show us on her face exactly what you're talking about. Because Rocco, you mentioned puffiness. A lot of women think it's because they've had too much water
retention, but really is the opposite.
Right. Okay. So this is Jenny, our model. We're advancing. And Jenny is just starting to just notice a little bit of the puffiness. And so what she's doing is she's using this is an amazing product. You should all try it. The Dr. Brandt R3P peptide product. It contains 3 different peptides that are really going to help to reduce the puffiness. And similar with the water too, with eye creams, a lot of people will just lather them on. And if the eye cream is too thick, it's actually going to hold on to the moisture and you get more puffiness.
I like that you're recommending, sort of more holistic, natural approach rather than injectables, because I find that a lot of younger women today are using injectables, and they look like they're trying to hide 20 years of aging because you can tell there's Botox and other stuff going on.
Right. And this age bracket's probably the most common, the 40s, to start to get your injectables. Because you're starting to see, if you see your mom has some wrinkling or some fine lines, they're trying to be a little bit more preventive. But sometimes they're going a little bit too early.
Okay, got it.
So then for an instant fix, we have the Dr. Perricone No Concealer because it doesn't look like a concealer. And it really goes on so smooth. Just a little bit goes a long way. And the warmth of your finger, we started talking about this, will make a difference in just helping to have it move into the skin.
So the warmth of your finger is helping, as opposed to, because I've heard the opposite from people saying, don't let it, your hand be too warm because it's just it's not going to really take.
Right, and if you over manipulate it, that's where you're going to have the problem. So if you just gently pat it into the skin, always pat it, you never want to really move it too much. Then you'll have an even distribution of it.
Let's move on to the 50s.
I always make. I do that instead of dab.
Right,
dab. When I put my eye cream on 3 times a day.
Dab a little. Thank you so much. Okay, now in the 50s, what the problem area here is.
Oh boy.
This moved on
now you're talking to my world.
So in the 50s, we start to have a little bit of a lack of definition. And so you're starting to see the structure change, right? And so your skin starts to kind of come down over your lids. You start to notice just a little bit of that change.
We have a model here to show us.
This is Jen.
Okay.
Hi, Jen.
This is Jen, and
She
Jen
does not
is
suffer
beautiful.
from a lack of definition.
Yes, stunning Jen.
Clearly defined
I
beauty
hope to look like Jen.
Thank you,
and so you're just starting to notice just a little bit of the lack of definition occur. And so the skin isn't as taut. And so you start to notice that specifically on the eyelid. And so what you want to do is just help to contour. And the brows start to thin out just a little bit from age and potentially from over tweezing as well.
I'm going to bring, so you've got a lot of brow products here.
Yes.
Okay.
Revita Brow. So you know Revita
conditioner?
Lash. Yes. Revita Lash, who does to help make your lashes long and beautiful.
Yeah.
They have Revita Brow. And so you can use
playing with
Revita
makeup
Brow.
on television.
Yeah, it's fun, isn't it? And you just want to use this in the evening. It'll just help to really give you that glamorous, iconic eyebrows back. Or for anyone who's even over tweezed, if that's my problem.
Yeah, I have to stop over tweezing. It's a big deal.
Over tweezing too much,
isn't it?
We got to have a birthday party. Bring all of our models back. Thank you all so very, very much, and thank you very much too, Sarah.
You
guys all look fantastic.
Call you guys J3.
I know. Come on out. The whole family of Jens and Jennies.